everyone, it's Maria here with you today, and I've got a layout today made based on this sketch from Stick It Down. It's the August single page sketch, and I thought it was brilliant. I've made it a bit my own. I've modified it a bit in which I haven't added any mixed media. If you remember the sketch, it's got under the photo there's what resembles lots of ink spread, like splatters and things. I do add a bit of splatters at the end, you will see, but I haven't done much of the paint itself. And I interpreted that smeared paint as kind of like an embellishment cluster, so you will see. So I'm using this old collection from Chimel. I think it was her first collection called just Chimel, and I bought it quite a while ago, not that long ago actually. I think I bought it second hand from a lady because I had never had it when it came out. And I really like all of Chimel's old collections, like the first three collections. I really love. The colors are just so me. And I just wanted to keep this design quite simple, very faithful to the sketch. And in the sketch there's like a row of sequins, which is very Laura Rumble, the creator of the sketch. She loves sequins. So I thought I like sequins, yeah, not so much. I wouldn't do a whole row of them, so I've interpreted that part of the sketch as a bunting. So I've taken a strip of paper, this gorgeous coloured paper from the Chimel collection, and just made little bunting flags and things, and that's it. I'm sticking them down now. So this is basically the basis of my layout. I don't add much more. I will just do a tiny bit of journaling and a title, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll tell you a bit about the photo. This photo is of my kids, my daughter and my son, and I believe this was the first day of our holiday last year in May. We went to a resort called Retalak in Cornwall. And we arrived, and the first thing they wanted to do was go and explore. So that's the first thing we did, and they were being so cute, holding hands, and I just loved how nice they were being to each other, because I don't know about your kids, but my kids, they have a love-hate relationship. They get on very well when they get on well, but they fight a lot as well. They can be a bit of a sibling love, love-hate. So now I'm just gonna back my photo. I'm choosing more papers from this same collection, and I'm using most collections these days, they have like these cards that you cut apart. They're kind of like Project Live, not necessarily Project Live. You can use them on your layouts without a problem. It doesn't necessarily have to be for Project Live. But I realized myself the other day that because I don't do Project Live, and they're not something that I normally use very often, and I've seen other scrapbookers out there who use them for backing photos. So basically you're just hiding all the words or all the images that are in those cards, and you're just using like the background for mounting your photo. And so that's what I'm doing here. I don't know if at some point I'll regret not having that card. I think the message in the card, the text said something about adventure, so I could have used it on this layout, I suppose, because you could think that because we were exploring the resort, maybe it was like kind of like going on an adventure. I don't know. So now I'm gonna work on my title. I'm using these stickers that I got at Hobbycraft, reduced quite recently, and I believe they're also from a Chimel collection, but I'm not sure. They are like teal on one side, and on the other side they are a silver, and I want to think that they are Chimel's, but I'm not positive. And the title of the layout is called Let's Wander, and I can see now in the image in the video it's not the one that is kind of getting a tiny bit lost with the stripy background. But when I look at the actual layout in my hands, because the thickers the word is so shimmery and so shiny, it is much more noticeable. It's not it's you can read it much better in real life, so I'm not too worried about that. And now I'm just choosing some embellishments. I'm keeping two Chimel collections. These embellishments, I think they are from Starshine, I believe. Yeah, I think so. And I'm choosing this big round one, which, going back to the sketch, it would be like one of these big splatters of paint. That's my interpretation of the sketch. Yeah, I'm mounting it on a bit of foam, because the photo's also been raised, so it sits well. And now I'm thinking of what else to add. I want to make a little cluster, but that round chipboard sticker is so thick and so prominent that I didn't want to add much more. So I will be adding a few hearts in colors that match the whole the flags and stuff, and a little flower here and there, but not much more. Yeah, that's it, a few hearts, and yes, that's it. I will be adding some black splatters, and one of the black splatters hits the round circle, but I will, off camera, I will get rid of that and clean it as best as I can. And that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me today. It's been great creating this layout for Stick It Down, and I hope I'll see you again soon on my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.